All right, we'll begin 9 a.m. with some breaking news coming in at this moment. First on headlines today, the RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan has been sent a threat mail. The mail was received on the RBI chief's personal email ID. The mail threatens to kill Rajan. According to sources, the mail says, and I quote, "I have been given money by somebody to eliminate you. If you will pay me more than I have been paid, then we can decide on it," unquote. The Mumbai police has confirmed this news to headlines today. According to the police, it could be a simple mischief, but no chances are being taken. The matter has been handed over to the cyber cell. The email reportedly been sent from an ID ISIS583847@gmail.com, indicating it could be related to the Gulf-based terrorist outfits. Sources says that the Cybercrime Investigation Cell of Mumbai Police has sent requests to Google to provide them with details about the email ID. All right, for more on this story, we'll go across to Viren Gunawat, who joins us on the phone line, who got us this story. Viren, what more details do you have?
First of all, the confirmation has coming straight from Rakesh Mali, the Police Commissioner of Mumbai. Second, what the police are saying that it seems to be a mischievous from some person and it might be a fake ID, but still they are not taking it lightly and they have given this case to the cyber cell for the further investigation. But the bigger hurdle they are facing right now is that the mail ID has been accessed from 10 different countries, and the police suspect that it could be a proxy internet protocol address and that could be used by a person, because there's no specific demand, there's no specific time frame, but yes, it's a threat mail to RBI Governor, in fact, coming this month. So the Mumbai police is not taking any chance and they are on it to get the...
But Viren, if the Mumbai police is not taking any chances, then how are they concluding that this could be a mischief monger? How are they concluding even before they have started the investigation? Because we are talking about the RBI Governor. There is a threat mail that has gone to him.
It's a very initial statement coming from the police, and they are not saying that yes, they believe in that, but most of the cases they normally come across, it comes with such kind of a conclusion. But yes, they are saying that we are into it because it's a very important case for us, and because it is a person called Raghuram Rajan who is the RBI Governor. So they are into it. The officers from the cyber cell are checking all the proxies, internet protocol addresses sent from this particular email ID. Back to you.
Viren, do stay with us. Mayuresh also joins us on the phone line. Mayuresh, any more details that you have about this case?
Certainly, the sources within the police have informed us that they are taking this matter very seriously, as Viren also said, and they may contact Google for the further detail of where exactly this mail was sent. As we have the information that the particular ID from which Raghuram Rajan got the mail, it has been accessed from 10 different countries, and there is no more information available about the proxy server also, because it was masked. So Mumbai police may take help of Google officials, and they may write to Google authorities regarding this mail, because this mail was directly sent to Raghuram Rajan's personal email ID. Back to you.
All right, we have Mr. YP Singh, also former IAS officer, who's joining us on the phone line. Thanks very much, Mr. Singh. I don't know whether you, during your tenure, would have been aware of how these situations are actually dealt with, but this is quite an alarming situation where the RBI Governor has actually got a threat mail.
Yes, this could be a threat mail, but how substantive it is, that is a question of investigation and inquiry. Generally, many a time there are a lot of departmental conflicts, and some disgruntled subordinate or some disgruntled entity can come out with such threats. But do these threats actually are backed up with substantive hardware to effect the threat? I think that is a big question. According to me, such cases are more of threats, but they don't really involve a serious consequence. Yet it certainly demands that there should be a caution and investigation.
Mr. Singh, being a former IPS officer, a police officer yourself, do you think that the police is right in concluding right at the very beginning that it does not appear to be, or it could be the job of a mischief monger? What if it is not the job of a mischief monger? Why should this not be taken seriously?
Yeah, that is why, as I said, what it merits is an inquiry. Generally, Raghuram Rajan, RBI, economics, corporates, they may deal with all dirty things, but they don't involve any violence in their actions. So generally, the preliminary surmise of the police may not be incorrect, but certainly it demands that there should be an investigation, because there can always be the first time. Though precedents may not justify it, but since he is at the helm of affairs, he is a person in the limelight, and it is quite possible that some terror organization may try to take advantage of it in order to create a sensation. And that is the reason why police should take this letter seriously, even though it may not have a substantive element.
That's right. YP Singh, former IPS officer, thanks very much for joining us at this moment. Correspondent Manoj Sharma also joins us. Manoj, usually, I mean, you have covered these beats as part of your reporting assignments. Just take us through what sort of security usually accompanies the RBI governor, because from what I gather, from when I have seen him actually reaching the finance ministry, he doesn't have a lot of, escort vehicle or a tail vehicle. It's just his car alone.
Yeah, most of the times RBI governor does not have any elaborate security arrangements. Although when he is inside his office, when he is inside any RBI office, there is security inside and outside that office. But whenever he is moving out, whenever he is visiting ministries, whenever he is traveling, he has very little or maybe no security on those times. So these things should be looked upon in the wake of the latest mails that he has got, and police should take this into account and should probably think towards increasing his security while he is on the move, Sanket.
Okay, Manoj, also, do we perhaps know that there would be a sort of a recalculation of the risk assessment to the RBI governor post this particular threat?
Well, although this information should ideally come out from police, but I would think that in the wake of recent mail and threats that RBI governor is just on his personal email, but also on the official email ID, this should be looked into, and his security arrangements should be reconsidered, and the threat perception to him should be re-evaluated.
All right, Manoj Sharma, Viren Gunawat, as well as Mayuresh, thanks very much for getting us all the latest details.